Hey there, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to look at the following WWE news and rumors. Roman Reigns threatens John Cena and The Rock to never come back to WWE. Planned winners of championship matches at Hell in a Cell leaked, and more. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe for daily wrestling content. Bobby Lashley chatted with Sportskeeda's Rick Ucchino ahead of Hell in a Cell 2021 and talked about looking surprisingly young for someone who's 44 years old. Bobby Lashley is one of the most dominant athletes in WWE today. He has received major praise from fans for maintaining an incredible physique at his age and for the fact that he looks way younger than he is. The WWE champion spilled the beans about the same in the interview. Lashley cited a combination of his discipline, genetics and commitment to self-care and training as the reasons behind his youthful exterior. "I'm not really a drinker, I don't put anything nuts, I do things in very small moderations, and for me it's just being on a routine. I take care of myself, I do a lot of rehab. I really take care of myself. I eat good and I take my time to do the massages, and try needling when you get the boo-boos, and other than that, I mean, if you don't damage yourself but you're not gonna break down." Bobby Lashley was a major WWE attraction way back in the 2000s. He feuded with Vince McMahon himself in 2007, and was involved in the Battle of the Billionaires match that helped WrestleMania 23 set a pay-per-view buyout record. Lashley didn't win the WWE title though and parted ways with the company in 2008. Bobby Lashley did well in MMA, and went on to become the world champion in Impact Wrestling. He returned to WWE in 2018 and fans were surprised to see that his appearance and form hadn't changed much. Bobby Lashley has maintained a disciplined lifestyle and boasts one of the most impressive physiques in wrestling today. Bobby Lashley also opened up about his upcoming Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. Lashley has never been inside Hell in a Cell, and is in for the fight of his life when he steps inside the unforgiving structure this Sunday. Lashley has been involved in several demanding contests throughout his career, but Hell in a Cell is an entirely different ballgame. Rick Ucchino mentioned how there have been several classic Hell in a Cell encounters in the past and asked Lashley if there was any pressure ahead of the match due to the same. Here's what the Almighty had to say in response. "You always have to make your match, because all those matches have different stories, all those matches have different reasons, all those matches have different energy going into it, so you just make your match the best that you can have. And I think, with Drew and I, just going from our WrestleMania match, it's going to be rough, it's going to be seriously, and just putting us in this Hell in a Cell, I can only imagine how my body's gonna feel Monday, cause I'm gonna do whatever it takes to take that title, and I know he's willing to do whatever it takes to take it away from me. So it's gonna be crazy, and I think, as far as where it gets ranked, I think it's going to be up there with one of the best," said Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's statement is certainly one to keep in mind, as Hell in a Cell has been the setting for some of the instant classics in WWE history, be it The Undertaker vs. Mankind at King of the Ring 1998, or Sasha Banks vs. Bayley at last year's event. Fans have witnessed some mind-numbing action inside the structure. Bobby Lashley and McIntyre will have to be at the top of their game to deliver another barnburner inside the demonic structure. Lashley is a talented athlete who has proved his detractors wrong on more than one occasion in the past. It would be interesting to see if the Almighty can overcome McIntyre once again to end the feud and retain his WWE title. Do you believe Bobby Lashley and McIntyre have it in them to have an unforgettable Hell in a Cell battle that's going to be talked about for years to come? Sound off in the comments section. WWE Hell in a Cell will take place this Sunday. The show will see many big matches take place, including Roman Reigns defending the Universal Championship against Rey Mysterio inside Hell in a Cell. Another match that will take place inside the hellacious structure will be WWE Champion Bobby Lashley vs. Drew McIntyre. The Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships will also be on the line as Rhea Ripley takes on Charlotte Flair, while Bianca Belair defends her title against Bayley. As per cage side seats, no championship is set to change hands at Hell in a Cell. No titles are expected to change hands this weekend at Hell in a Cell. This means that Bobby Lashley will retain the WWE champion, thus barring Drew McIntyre from ever challenging him for the title again. The almighty Bobby Lashley will finally move on to fresh challengers once he is done with Drew McIntyre at Hell in a Cell. The two men have been engaged in a program for a long time, and it would do both of them good to start feuding with other members of the roster. Universal Champion Roman Reigns is likely to continue his story involving Jimmy and Jay for now. Rumors suggest that the Tribal Chief will face John Cena at SummerSlam. John Alba of Spectrum Sports confirmed that the champ is likely to return for a SummerSlam match against Roman Reigns. I can confirm, after speaking with multiple sources, Roman Reigns vs. John Cena is the targeted main event at this moment, wrote Alba. With Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, there is a slim chance that they will move on to other challengers even after winning at Hell in a Cell. Are there any championships you would like to see change hands at Hell in a Cell? Tell us in the comments. WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns has advised John Cena and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to focus on their movie careers instead of returning to WWE. Cena, 44, has not appeared on WWE television in over a year, amid speculation that he could face Reigns at SummerSlam 2021. Cena recently confirmed that his WWE return is a matter of when and not if. The Rock, whose last WWE match took place in 2016, also looks likely to face Reigns one day. The 49-year-old said on his YouTube channel in 2020 that he would be honored to go one-on-one with his cousin in WWE. Speaking in character on ESPN show Sports Nation, Reigns warned Cena and The Rock against returning to the ring. "Yeah, that's a dream for a lot of our fans." Roman Reigns vs. The Rock, Reigns said. "It ain't a dream for him. You know what I mean? I get this a lot with Dwayne and John Cena as well. These guys are doing very well for themselves. There's no question about it. So I don't know, if I were these guys, I don't know if I'd want to come back and deal with me. I am a problem right now for everybody, so if I were them I would stay on set. I'd keep pumping out these streaming service movies. Don't come to the ring, is what I would do." Roman Reigns' on-screen special counsel, Paul Heyman, recently dropped a hint that the 36-year-old could feud with The Rock. He wrote on Instagram last month that Reigns is a much better champion, an even bigger mega box office attraction. Then The Rock, SmackDown Tag Team Champion Rey Mysterio is set to challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WWE Hell in a Cell on June 20th. In a separate interview with Georgia Tech Athletics, Reigns took another shot at Cena and The Rock while promoting Hell in a Cell. "If John wants to get smashed, then he knows where I'm at," Reigns said. "When it comes to whooping people's butts, I do not discriminate. Lookadors, mat wrestlers, legends, Hollywood superstars, anybody, Terramana owners, The Rock, anybody can get it. Yes sir." Reigns has held the Universal Championship since August 2020. So far, he has defended the title against Braun Strowman, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Edge, Jay, and Kevin Owens during his 10-month reign.